Welcome back as I go through this journey of my Troma collection with some side stops along the way where we take a turn from Tromaville and we head to Severntown or sometimes Vincentland. Anyway, going through Troma stuff. This is fascinating. This is Bazaar. This man right here is Bob Bordelia. Bob Bordelia is a serial killer from Kansas City, Missouri. This is a true crime documentary with recreations. So there are some recreations in it, more explicit than, say, Unsolved Mysteries, but similar to Unsolved Mysteries. So, since its record, Bob Bordelia kidnapped, well, I don't want to say kidnapped, but I guess kidnapped. He took people to his house to party, and then would keep them in a room and torture them for up to 6 weeks, and then kill them. He may or may not have used the people in food. Yeah. So Bob worked at a flea market where it was called Bazaar, and he would have trinkets, and apparently at one point he had actual human skulls advertising things. Yeah, dude was messed up. So this took place in Kansas City, Missouri in the mid to late 80s. Bob was arrested. I'm not going to go into much other than just these few details, but Bob was arrested. Bob went to jail. Bob did an interview with a journalist. Well, interviews with 2 different journalists. Those are included in here. I'm not going to go into what he says there. Bob died due to a heart attack. Dude kidnapped, murdered a bunch of people that were male prostitutes or drug addicts. Died of a heart attack. That is like rage-inducing. So that is more in depth than I go on most of these, but because it is public record, I wanted to go into it a bit more, like just Bob Bordelia's story. It is extremely messed up. Like they recreate some of the stuff where he like injects somebody in the neck. So yeah, really messed up. They have interviews with police, law enforcement. What is interesting is they interview police and law enforcement, but they also interview like a couple of people who knew Bob and were members of the gay community. And one of the members of the gay community said, "We just assumed it was the cops after another gay man." Well, the cops were like, "Oh, no, we've never done that. Oh, no, we would have got him regardless." So it's like, we have never done anything based on orientation or anything like that. Bullshit they have. But, do I recommend this? Yes, I do. You may give you nightmares. Dude's dead. But may give you nightmares. But I do recommend this. It was fascinating, bizarre, and anger-inducing all at the same time. It's about an hour 24 minutes. Now, the only thing that's weird is some of the scenes look like a video game cutscene where it kind of has pixelization before like an interview starts playing. And then there's randomly a band doing the Bob Bordelia theme song. And then at one point they interview a radio DJ who had a parody song about Bob Bordelia. Okay. But yeah, it is a very good and well done documentary. Now the downside is that it is one of those, because it is so old, there's like a tiny square that's like that. And so the screen is about, well here, it's about like this. Like that, like this. So you're watching it like that with black all the way down the sides and across the top. But other than that, I recommend everybody see it at least once. I got mine from Troma Direct, I believe. They should still have a copy. If not, check MVD Shop. Special features on here. is a talk with the cast and crew, deleted scenes, and the usual traumatic extras. This was the roughest watch I have ever done. Mainly because it's a documentary, but it's also just, yeah, it's a lot. So, I recommend Bazaar. Check it out if you can find it. It might be streaming somewhere. I really need to start checking that out. But thank you for watching. I want to say, stay spooky, stay scary, take care, and we will see you next time for the next portion of going through my Troma collection.